Hey guys, I've got a really exciting episode of Pyjama Bosses TV today for you. Let's go. Come with me. Come with me. Hey guys, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can 10x your mindset so you can 10x your income in your network marketing business. I'm going to be talking about how you can increase certainty, consistency, and how you can get better at fundamentals so that you can help yourself and your team to 10x your mindset and literally exponentially grow your income. So let's go to the office and let's get started. Hey guys, like I told you, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to 10x your mindset. Are you ready? Because this is going to be the key for you to scaling your network marketing business from 6 to 7 figures. I've written down 3 pieces of important steps that you need to take. So let's talk about this. Number 1, we all know that, if you can increase the certainty at which you're working, increase the certainty at which you're showing up in your business, that this is going to reflect on how your team is feeling, reflect on how your team is working. So the first thing is we need to be increasing your certainty. So how do we do that? See, it's really important that we have a clarity around what we're actually doing. First of all, that actually starts with some strategy in what you're doing in your network marketing business. So showing up with certainty in your business actually first means you have the strategy very clear. So, things like, what are you actually doing to recruit people in your business? What are you actually suggesting to your team to prospect and recruit for themselves? So you need to have it really clear. You have to have clarity around strategy, and you will be able to increase the certainty at which you're showing up in your business. It's almost like if somebody were to wake you up in the middle of the night, do you have the certainty to be able to share with your team that they're going to get the results with the strategy you're sharing with them? That's what you need to get. And of course, if you have never gone and actually created results for yourselves, it goes without saying you need to apply the strategy before you actually get the certainty for yourself. So certainty is really, really important. If you're showing up with certainty in your business, and how do you actually increase that? It's really important that you're protecting yourself, that you're protecting your environment. So a little bit about, how about the people that you're surrounding yourself with each and every day? It's really important that they're not stealing your certainty, that you're not buying into your team's excuses, into your leaders' stories about why they're not having results. So, in our program, The $1 Million Leader, we talk about how the top 10 leaders in your team that you're spending the most time with can actually influence the way that you're feeling, and they can actually influence your mindset. So if you truly want to 10x your mindset and go to 7 figures, one important thing is your surroundings, or who you are surrounding yourself with. We all have heard Jim Rohn say, you're the average of the 5 people that you're surrounding yourself with. In fact, your income is probably going to be the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So who you're surrounding yourself with goes without saying, both for your mentors, but also think about your leaders and your team, your top 10 leaders that you're actually spending the most time with, and how they are increasing, goes both ways, right? How they're increasing your certainty. So that's the first important thing. Now, the second thing, of course, is all about consistency. And I'm not going to talk about how you can be consistent, because I know if you're watching this video, you're already a leader. And I know that you know that any network marketing results, in fact, any results in life, comes only from consistency. But what I'm going to talk about is the consistency of your messaging. So what is your message going out each and every single day? Both the actual communication message, but also some subliminal messages that you're sending out to your team each and every single day by what you're doing. See, a consistency is all about providing that stability and infrastructure for your team. And you do provide stability and infrastructure with your certainty. But the next level up is with consistency. And how we do that is to make sure that we never changing what we're doing. So it goes without saying that you need to have, number 1, a process for what you're doing in your business. Everything, recruiting, prospecting, duplication, team building, leadership development, everything needs a process. But if you don't want the message to change, you also need a system to run that process. So process versus system is 2 different things. So if you want the message to stay consistent, and if you want to create massive duplication 20 levels deep, it actually comes from how you can 10x your mindset through the consistency of the messages that you're putting out. Now, some of the other messages that we're always putting out is the subliminal messages. Are you consistently posting on your Facebook wall around, the brand new social media recruiting strategies that you're just learning and how you're excited that you just did something new? Because if you're doing that, believe it or not, you are distracting your team from actually plugging into the consistency of your mindset. So it's really important. So, both of these things are going to provide an infrastructure. This is going to provide an infrastructure for your team to be able to 10x your mindset so that you can 10x your income. Make sense? And the other thing, the next thing, and the final, but certainly not the least important, is that you can 10x your mindset and you can 10x your income by not just not ignoring the fundamentals. Fundamentals, we all know. We always go back to the fundamentals and we teach over and over the same things. But you know what? It's about getting better. It's about getting better, getting excellent at simple, fundamental things. You see, scaling from 6 to 7 figures is not about how much more you're learning. It's more about who you're becoming. And who you are becoming is often really conditioned by how much better you're becoming at the fundamental skills. So what are some of the fundamental skills in network marketing? Well, there's certainly, prospecting, recruiting, team building, creating momentum events, building leadership, communicating, leadership development, all of those fundamentals. Now, if you don't even have it clear what the fundamentals are and how you do it, that's the first thing you need to get. But the second thing, when you get better, when you dive deep each and every single day, you get that deep dive into the fundamentals, you will 10x your mindset, your certainty, your ability to believe and think bigger. Because you're not going to be distracted with 1,000 million things that you're learning and continuously changing the course of your direction. Does that make sense? So get better at the fundamentals, and not only that, teach. Get better at teaching the fundamentals. If you really think you have the clarity of what the fundamentals are, your system, and you know how you can get better at fundamentals, not only that, you need to now get really excellent at teaching the fundamentals. Make sense? All of these three things, if you are consistently increasing your certainty, increasing your consistency, and increasingly getting better at fundamentals, this will all 10x your mindset. And you know what? What I always know that is really important when you get to 6 figures is really understanding that the next jump, the 10x to 7 figures, is going to all be about who you're becoming. And it's all going to be plugging into the ambition and hunger that you had the day you started your business. So stay true to these 3 steps. Make sure you're continuously increasing them so you can 10x, so you have this cumulative effect. And I know your mindset is going to increase, and that's how you can increase your income in your business. I'm excited. Make sure you type below if you had some value. Go ahead and share this video with your friends. Tag your team members, and I will see you again in the next episode.